Guys, Merry Christmas and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Now guys, seeing as I thought that been able to make one of the best hero deck profiles ever, being able to do so many different things, be it that Nat Beast Dark Claw, Gumblar your opponent's hand for 6, and Rango Combo with 5 to 6 materials, I thought I would showcase as my Christmas present to all of you my updated hero deck profile that has basically all of these combos. I'll be doing a full combo video at the end of the video, so you can watch out for that. And basically I'm going to be showing you the combos and showing you the deck in general. I'm also going to zoom in a bit because I'm a bit too far out. But yeah, guys, let's get into this because I want to show you what the best hero deck profile is, and basically one of the most beautiful because I've got a very high rarity hero cards. Now, not all hard cards in the deck are high rarity, but my hero cards are nice. So let's get into it because I want to show you guys the deck profile and the combos to come after. So we have one Stratos. He can be a 2-card combo to get into any of your really good plays. He's really important for the deck, and he searches any hero in the deck. So he is needed in the deck no matter what, and he's just broken in general, so you play one Stratos. One Shadow Mist. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying, one Shadow Mist, this deck is bad. Well, you're wrong. This version of heroes revolves a lot around having very low monsters in hand. It never wants to really have monsters in hand other than like maybe a combo starter or something to extend your plays. So you only really need one Shadow Mist in the deck to either be used as discard fodder or just to be able to be special summoned or normal summoned to get you an additional search. And I would not run this card at more than 2, but that you could run it at 2 if you really were desperate. I just found that in the build it did clog at 2. We play one Solid Man because he says special Stratos from the hand, special Shadow Mist from the hand, get free advantage. Oh, that's pretty good, am I right? Getting free advantage. But yeah, he's what you need for the Nat Beast Dark Claw combo. So you need to play him at 1. Plus he extends your plays as well. So one of him. Next we play 2 Bubble Man. Reason why we don't ever want to see monsters in our hand outside of maybe like a Stratos to search a Bubble Man or a way to discard them. Bubble Man is a key card to a lot of these combos, and he helps with the 2-card combo to essentially get into Rango Combo or even a Gumblar Nat Beast. So you need to play him at 2 at least to be able to extend your combos to the utmost. I would not play him at less than 2 though, because less than 2 he can be cloggy, and more than 2 you could potentially draw 2 of him and then that could clog your hand. So I felt like 2 was the right number. And then for the last 2 hero cards, we play 2 Destiny Hero Malicious. He is another combo extender. You don't necessarily need him for the combo extenders, but to be able to Gumblar your opponent's hand for 6, you will need this card. So I highly recommend that you do play Mally if you want to be doing the 6-card hand loop. But if you're just wanting to look to Rango your opponent, you can cut this card very easily. It's not necessary whatsoever majority of the time. So if you're looking for a 6-card hand loop, this is needed. If not, then you don't need the card. That's all the hero cards we actually play in the main deck, hero monsters. Honestly, I know it's a really small number of hero monsters, but because we're playing Bubble Man, we don't want to run more hero monsters, so that is the reason why we play that small amount of hero monsters. But next we play 3 Neospatian Connector and 1 Aqua Dolphin. Discard cards, get rid of cards out of your opponent's hand, facilitate 6-card hand loop. Is a level 3 or 4 thanks to the Aqua Dolphin to facilitate Rongomniag or 6-card hand loop. Basically giving you 3 extenders to go even further. So this card is necessary up 3 in the deck, and you only run 1 Dolphin in the build because you don't want to draw him, and even if you do draw him, you just normal summon him and then discard a random card in your hand that you don't need, then go from there. But you never want to really draw Bubble Man, so playing Connector is 3 and 1 Bubble Man I feel like is the best ratio. It's basically the Scorpio, the free Predator Plant Scorpio and 1 Garnet ratio as well to boot that sort of reasoning. And for the last few monsters we play in the deck, 1 attack gainer as our Earth Tuner. It allows us to go into Nat Beast. 1 junk forward because it's a warrior monster that's level 3 and can be special summoned from the hand. It being level 3 is more important than it being able to be special summoned from the hand. 1 Armageddon Knight. You never want to draw this, guys. You honestly never, ever want to draw this card at all. If you draw it, it just hurts so much, but you need to play him nonetheless, and he literally equals Rango if you don't draw him majority of the time. And last monster is 1 Destrudo because he can be a level 3 monster and can essentially equal any synchro level 7 monster in the game, and paying half your life points, it doesn't matter half the time when you're Rangoing your opponent, so you want to play the one Destrudo. Now, I believe we're playing a total of 16 monsters, so let me just remind myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, 15 monsters. Basically, you want to cut your monster count as little as possible, and that's what I've tried to do in this build. To basically keep all the combos, but if you were to want to cut something else, then you could probably cut the Nat Beast engine and just cut these 2 cards. But I did that and found myself wanting the Nat Beast engine because we're in Sky Striker format, so I kind of went against it and kept the ratio that I am currently at. But that's all the monsters that we play. Every monster has a key role, every monster is necessary, and you have to play these hit monsters to essentially gain every combo that you can possibly make. But next, let's go into spells. So we obviously play the free equal, such as Bubble Man, such as Stratos, such as Solid Man, just gives you free combo extenders and allows you to actually play the game to the fullest extent. So you play this at free instant fusion, it gives you a free warrior monster, so you got to play it free. Free Called by the Grave, it negates hand traps, and in this build, if you get ashed on one of your key combos, sure, you can play around it, but you would rather just say, I would like to continue with my combo. And normally this build can play around 2 to 2 hand traps, 1 if you don't have the Called by. But generally, majority of the time, you can play around 2. So playing the Called by at free is necessary, just so you can stop your opponent from affecting your combos. Next, we play 2 Mask Change. This card can be a brick, I found. I was playing at free to begin with, but then I realized that this card can be more and more of a brick, so I cut it down to 2, just to essentially ensure that I don't brick it, or if I do draw it, then it just means that I go into a 6-card Hamlet Combo instead of a Rango Combo, depending on the deck that I'm up against. So this card is necessary, and I wouldn't play it at less than 2, and if you're siding, you can always just side out 1. So yeah, 2 Mask Change. 1 Hero Lives, because Hero Lives says focus, there we go. Because 1 Hero Lives says, pay half my life, special summon Stratos from the deck and get a free hero. 1 Reinforcements to the army, searches any warrior, such as Connector, which is a broken card. 1 Foolish Burial, because it sends Shadow Mist, Destrudo, Malicious, just tons of things that equal my combo starter. 1 Monster Reborn, because it revives my broken cards. My camera just doesn't want to focus. 1 World Legacy Succession, because it's Monster Reborn, which is pretty good. Monster Reborn in general is really good in this deck. Soul Charge, because it does the same thing as these 3 cards. DDR, because it's a broken equip spell that just lets me go further and further, and also allows me to discard cards. 1 Overdone Burial, discard Mally, special summon level 4 or level 1 or level 3. Go ham. 1 Living Fossil, because it's another Reborn card. 1 Moon Mirror, because if I draw it, I can put it back in the deck. 1 Phoenix Blade, because a constant discard fodder plus makes DDR broken. Those are all the spells as well. I would honestly recommend this equip lineup though, because drawing equip spells can really suck, so putting this back is really good. You need to run this, and you want to play as many revives as possible for your own stuff, so these 3 are necessary as well. And finally, for traps, we play 3 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigade. It's another warrior monster that essentially allows you to go into all of your combos. This build, like, honestly guys, the main deck is just full on, I'm going to kill you turn 1. I can play turn 2, but I prefer to kill you turn 1. So the main deck is mainly built to be like that in a lot of ways. So that is the main deck. For the extra deck, we do play 1 Dragoness of the Wicked Knight. It's very important that your instant fusion target is a level 3, and being a level 3 warrior just makes it even better, because of this card essentially boosts itself as an assault link material, and also gives you a material for Gossip Shadow, which allows you to then Rango Boingo. So 1 Dragoness Knight is definitely needed. And also, honestly guys, I've been asked so many times, why do you play Raijin? This is just better because it's level 3. It really is just better because it's level 3, guys, honestly. Next we play 2 Darklaw. I want to Darklaw Gumblar you for 6, or Darklaw Nat Beast you. Why not? 1 Enki, because if we go second, I want to OTK them. That's all the fusions. So 4 fusions, all necessary. 1 Naturia Beast, I'm going to stop you from being able to play the game. 1 Black Rose, because if I go second, I want to nuke your board with a Destrudo. 1 Gossip Shadow and 1 Rango Boingo, if it wants to focus. You have to play both of them. Like, you can make Rango in this deck with 5 materials with a Soul Charge, or you can make it with just not needing a Soul Charge. So Gossip Shadow is required. 1 Exciton is another form of board wipe, so it helps you in that category. 2 Isolde, mixed rarity because I don't want to pay for an Ultra. But this is a key card in the deck as well. It's your combo extender. It allows you to go into all of your plays, and if your opponent ashes it, oh, that hurts. But yeah, this is neat. This is necessary. 1 Nightmare Unicorn. It's basically the turn 2 card that allows you to just get rid of your opponent's stuff and go for game. 1 Summon Sorceress. Another key card that allows you to 6 card hand loop your opponent. You don't always need it to go into Rango, because sometimes you can get to Rango in the Assault, but Summon Sorceress guarantees you more or less that Rango or 6 card hand loop will happen. 1 Borrelsword Dragon, because Borrelsword says I'm going to OTK you, and 1 Tropological Gumblar Dragon, because Gumblar Dragon says I'm going to hand loop you. Now, guys, every card in this main deck is necessary to be able to play the game. An extra deck, there are ways that you could change, but it is all majority necessary. So we're going to go on to the combos now, guys, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the first combo of the deck that I'm going to show you. This is basically going to be a Rango combo in the deck that will get you to a 5 material Rango combo, Rango Boingo with 2 cards. Now, the 2 cards you're going to have to open in this combo, and there's multiple different ways you can get to this, but the 2 cards that are basically very easy to get to would be a Stratos, which is searchable through 5 different means, no, not even 5, through 6 different means in the deck, or a revive card that doesn't negate a monster's affecting grave. Now I've just chosen Succession because it is the least the worst one out of the revive cards that don't negate effects. Because of it's obviously the worst one in that category, but this is basically going to be a combo that will get you to a 5 material Rango with only 2 cards. So let's get into the combo by starting off. So we start off by normal summoning our Stratos. Stratos effect will activate, searching for us a elemental hero Bubbleman. Bubbleman we will then set the Reborn card and whatever other cards we have in our hand, and special summon the Bubbleman. We'll now link the Bubbleman and the Stratos to summon out an Isolde from our extra deck. It's very important that you don't use the Isolde's effect here, because of that will hinder you later on. So we will then use Isolde's effect to send 4 materials to the graveyard. So, well, 4 equip spells. So we just send the Living Fossil, I did shuffle up the deck, guys, so I can give you a simple hand combo in a minute. It doesn't matter what they are, so we'll send the Phoenix Blade as well. So these are now in the graveyard. Now, what you want to do is you want to summon the one Armageddon Knight in the deck. So we'll summon the Armageddon Knight in this zone here. We'll then use the Armageddon Knight's effect to send the Destrudo from our deck to the graveyard, wherever it is. Destrudo. So Destrudo is now in the grave. We'll now shuffle for no apparent reason. Now that we've got the Destrudo in the grave, we will activate World Legacy Succession, which will then summon the Stratos from our graveyard. Stratos effect will activate to then search for us the second Bubble Man in our deck. We will then special summon the Bubble Man here, and we will then link away the Armageddon Knight and the Isolde into the Summon Sorceress. So Summon Sorceress. Sorry that it's not fully in. Let's move these down a bit. So then we'll use the Summon Sorceress's effect to target the Stratos to summon a level 3 warrior from our deck. And that level 3 warrior will be Junk Forward. Now we will use the Destrudo in our graveyard, paying half our life points, targeting Stratos to make Destrudo a level 3. Then we will overlay the Junk Forward and the Destrudo to summon a Gossip Shadow. Then we will overlay the Stratos and the Bubble Man and make a Roaring Gomniac. And then we'll use the Gossip Shadow to attach to the Roaring Gomniac to essentially make a 5 material Roaring Gomniac with 1 revive card and a Stratos. So that was the first combo. It basically is it's basically a very easy combo to do, and you can open this combo this combo is very consistent because of this is searchable as hell, and you play so many revive cards in your deck that you will most likely open this kind of combo. If you opened other monsters in this kind of for this though, then it won't work majority of the time, but this combo is a very easy combo. So let's go on to the next combo. Guys, so this next combo will be a 6-card Hamlet Combo. This combo essentially needs you to open 5 cards. Obviously, you just need to draw your 5 cards and a way to get to a connector or the connector itself, plus 1 extender. Now, this extender could be a Bubble Man. This extender could be this Phantom Knights of Shade Brigade. It could be an Instant Fusion. It could essentially be any way. Even a Malicious in the opening hand will get you to this, to get you to a 6-card. Actually, no, a Mali in the opening hand will not get you to a 6-card hand loop. Ignore that comment. But it will send this combo will either allow, and this combo will even extend you into a Rango Combo as well. But this is the combo that I wanted to show you using these cards. So we've got 3 Called By in the grave in the hand to show that basically this is the kind of hand that we'd want to see. Basically 3 cards that aren't monsters or aren't just relevant cards, and Neo's Connector and a Phantom Knights of Shade Brigade. So we're going to go ahead and do the combo now and just show you how to 6-card hand look with this hand. So we'll normal summon the Connector. Connector will go ahead and special summon the Aqua Dolphin from our deck. We will then use the Aqua Dolphin to discard 1 card. Hopefully the monster, we discard a monster because of you need to be able to discard a monster for the 6-card hand loop to work. Next we will set the Shade Brigades, then special the Shade Brigades, and then we will link off the Shade Brigades and the the Aqua Dolphin into our Isolde. Isolde's effect will activate, getting us a warrior. We'll just go ahead and add to our hand wherever it is. We'll just go ahead and add to our hand a Junk Forward, because Junk Forward is not needed in this combo, and Isolde is off the camera. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've got the Junk Forward in our hand. We'll now use the Isolde's effect to send 4 equip spells. So we want to send Living Fossil, Phoenix Blade, Moon Mirror, and Overdone Burial. So those are now in our graveyard. We will then go ahead and special summon wherever it is, the Shadow Mist. Then Shadow Mist's effect will trigger to search us a Master Change. Now remember, we've discarded currently one card in our opponent's hand. So we've discarded one. Then we will go ahead and link the Shadow Mist and the Isolde into a Summon Sorceress. So Summon Sorceress is now on the board. Come on, focus. So with Summon Sorceress on the board now, we don't have any monsters that point to it. But what we're going to do is, we're going to tribute the Connector, and we will special summon back the Bubble Man to a zone it points to. We will then use the Bubble Man's effect to discard another card. We could, in this case, discard the Junk Forward, just so we can get another Warrior Engrave. And then we are going to use the Summon Sorceress effect to summon a Malicious from the deck. And then we are going to link the Summon Sorceress and the Malicious, summoning a Gunblood Dragon. We will then set one. So set one card, which is the Mask Change. It's got to be the Mask Change. And then we are going to go ahead and banish two warriors from our grave. So we'll banish the Isolde and we'll banish the Connector to add the Phoenix Blade. So now we've got the Phoenix Blade and two other random cards, them being this. Then we will go ahead and banish the Malicious. So the Mali is currently banished. And we will go ahead and summon out the Mali to the zone the Gunblood points to. So Gunblood will then trigger, essentially discarding two random cards in our hand. Now, the cards we want to discard mainly are the Phoenix Blade and the Called By, but even if you don't discard the Phoenix Blade, you can still have a 5-card hand loop, potentially 6, and it will be with a Dark Claw anyway. So we're going to discard we're going to say we discarded these two just because, for convenience sake. So these two are discarded. My opponent now has 4 cards, one card left in hand. So we will then use the Phoenix Blade effect again, banishing the Junk Forward and the Shadow Mist, and adding back the Phoenix Blade. We will then pass turn, and in the opponent's turn, we will use the Mask Change, sending the Malicious to the graveyard, and summoning Dark-Claw. Gunblood's effect will trigger again, discarding the 2 cards in our hand, and essentially we have discarded our opponent's entire hand, and they have only 1 card left, and they have no cards left in hand. 2 of the cards are banished, and we've essentially hand looped their entire hand using just 2 cards, which, well, technically 4 because of we needed to get to this point, but we've used 2 cards mainly just to get to this point outside of the discard fodder. So another 2-card combo to essentially hand loop your opponent's entire hand for 6 cards. So we'll go on to the final combo, which will be a Nat Beast Dark Claw combo now. Guys, so this is the last combo of the video. Now for this combo, to be able to Naturia Beast Dark Claw your opponent, you will essentially need to open a Solid Man. This is not optional. You need to open a Solid Man. At least a way to get 2 warriors on the board. Now this could be Instant Fusion, the Phantom Knights of Brigade, all of those kind of cards. For this convenience, we've done Stratos because it is essentially 2 monsters in 1, and a Mask Change. You will need to have the Mask Change in hand already, just to essentially guarantee that you can get to this combo. There are other ways to potentially get here as well, but the Mask Change is the most guaranteed way to get here. So let's get into this last combo so we can then end out the video and I can wish you guys an even more Merry Christmas. Okay, so for starters, we want to normal summon the Solid Soldier. Solid Soldier's effect will then special summon the Stratos from hand. Stratos' effect will activate, grabbing us our Bubble Man, because Bubble Man is one of the most broken cards in this deck. We will then set our Mask Change, and we will then special summon the Bubble Man. We will then use the Stratos and the Bubble Man to link into Isolde. We will then, Isolde's effect is not needed here, but I will do it anyway because if it's something that you can do. You won't need another Bubble Man in this combo, so it's fine to actually activate it here. So we will go ahead and summon, we'll go ahead and add a Connector, because then next turn we can have more extenders. Then we will activate Isolde's effect, sending 4 Equips to Grave. Then we'll go ahead and summon the Armageddon Knight, wherever it might be. We will then use Armageddon Knight's effect to send the melee to grave, and then we will use the Armageddon Knight and the sword to summon out the Summon Sorceress. Now, you could have already made a Nat Beast here by just sending one equip spell, but obviously that's not going to be the greatest play, because then you don't end with the Dark Claw. But the reason we go this way is that we get our Dark Claw. So then we're going to banish the melee. So these are over here. We're going to banish our melee to then summon the other melee in the deck. Melee essentially allows you to get your Dark Claw. Then we use the Summon Sorcerer's effect to target the melee and summon the attack gainer. Then we synchro the attack gainer and the Solid Man into the Natura Beast. And finally, we will then pass turn, and then in the opponent's turn, we will activate the Mask Change, sending the Malicious to the graveyard, and we will summon out a Dark Claw. So that was the last combo, guys. Now we're going to go to the end of the video because I've shown you all 3 combos that I've wanted to show you. So let's go to the end. That's my hero deck profile, my Christmas present from me to you, showing you basically the best elemental hero deck profile that could possibly be made at this point in time. It being able to Rango your opponent for 6 cards, Rango for 5 to 6 materials, Gunblow your opponent's hand for 6 cards with a Dark Claw, being able to Nat Beast Dark Claw your opponent. This is the best possible hero build I possibly feel like you can make. It's very consistent, it can always make Rango, it can majority of the time 6 card hand loop, and it can a lot of the time even Natura Beast at least, or Dark Claw at least, which I personally feel like is just amazing. But yeah guys, this is the video. These combos will hopefully help you make this deck better or learn how to play this deck. I hope this deck gives you some ideas for yourself, and this is my Christmas present to all of you guys. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for a great year of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, giving me feedback, all of that, guys. I appreciate it all, and I read every single comment. And guys, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and please, just for me, just as your Christmas present from you to me, like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell me your thoughts on the deck profile and all your thoughts and opinions, and press the notification button to be notified of future Yu-Gi-Oh videos and notified of streams that I do almost every Thursday. Don't know if I'm doing one this Thursday, I might because it's New Year's. And just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that as your Christmas present from you to me. But guys, this is the best hero deck profile that could possibly be made in my personal opinion, and I will see you guys next time. Rob that one, signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Merry Christmas all. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.